Hi, I'm Roger Batt. I'm the statewide coordinator for the Idaho Weed Awareness Campaign, and we're here today to talk about poison hemlock. Poison hemlock is one of Idaho's 67 listed noxious weed species. Poison hemlock is one of the most toxic plants in the Western Hemisphere. All parts of this plant are poisonous, so if you get the juice on your hands and then go eat something, you're probably going to get sick. It also can be very toxic to grazing animals, so if you have horses, cows, and other grazing animals around, you definitely don't want to have this weed around and have your animals eat this weed. One of the parts of the plant that you can see that's indicative of poison hemlock are these purple spots that you can see on the stalk. Some people often mistake this plant for wild dill or fennel or parsley. Some people have been known to can this noxious weed thinking it's dill. If you don't know what it is, don't do anything like that, because this particular noxious weed has actually killed people who have eaten the toxins from the plant. It's very easy to control. Early on in the early growth stages, you can control it by hand pulling. As you can see, I have gloves on today. When you're handling this toxic plant, you want to make sure you have gloves. All you would have to do in this case is just pull the weed out of the ground, and then you can put it into a plastic bag and take it to a trash receptacle, and it's basically done for the year. This noxious weed is a biennial, which means it grows 2 years, and then it actually flowers. It's in the flowering stage right now, and then it'll seed, and then it'll die, and then obviously the seeds will germinate for the next year. What you can see in this picture is what we call a monoculture. It's a whole bunch of noxious weeds that have taken over a certain area, and this is what noxious weeds do. They displace native vegetation, they crowd all the other vegetation out, and they cause that vegetation to die off and not grow, and that causes animals and other wildlife to move to another area. What you can see here is poison hemlock that's already been through its second year. It's flowered, it's seeding right now. Those seeds will actually drop off onto the ground, and they'll cause new plants to sprout up and have even more of a monoculture grow for next year. So the only way we're going to get rid of noxious weeds in the state of Idaho is if we all pull together. And the only way to do that is to learn to identify the different plant species that are in your favorite recreation area, in your backyard, and in other places that you might go to hunt or fish. And the best way to learn about these species is to go to our website. It's idahoweedawareness.com. We have a free noxious weed book that you can get on there. Just go ahead and click on that tab. You can sign up to get the free noxious weed book. It has all these pictures and all kinds of great things on there to identify noxious weeds. Go ahead and mark those areas if you can with a GPS, and then contact your local county weed control department and talk to your county weed superintendent, because they provide great technical expertise on how to control and manage these noxious weeds.